Hello everyone, and welcome to the turf fields at Hopkinton High School, where we're just about ready for the start of today's Hillers girls softball game versus Ashland. Both teams are coming off losing streaks. Ashland has an 0-3 record, at least in the TVL. Hopkinton has a slightly better record. Let's see if I can find that for you. Taking the mound for Hopkinton is Alex Reisenberger. She'll be leading off the pitching in the first inning. I will attempt to give you some player names when I can, but most of my focus is going to be on keeping the camera on the game. I will try to call balls and strikes, give you scores. Let's see who we got. We got number Bailey Harrigan at first. Holly Paharik over at second base. Everybody's gathering, so much for the rosters. All right, I am definitely not going to do rosters because it'll never work. So, Ashland steps up to the plate, and we're ready to start the game. Enjoy the game, folks. Ball. Swing and a strike. 1-1. Ball low. 2-1. There's a swing and a foul. 2-2. There's another foul ball. There's a hit and just foul to the right side. So Hopkinton has an overall record of 1-2 in this young season, currently on a 2-game losing streak. Low. Full count. Ashland is winless so far this season. 3-game losing streak. High. And she walks. Next batter up for Ashland. Takes a strike. 0-1. Ooh, there's a hit. Well out into the outfield. Runner comes in from first for Ashland, scores RBI triple. Or no, I take it back. That was an out at home. So a triple, but not an RBI. Excellent throw to get her out at home. Excellent play at the plate. There's a high pop and caught for the second out. So runner on third, 2 outs. Ball high. Foul ball. 1-1. Another foul. 1-2. Low ball. Runner from third thought about it, but the ball didn't get far enough away to risk it. There's a hit. Right up. Throw to first and an out. So after half an inning, score is 0-0. We'll be right back with Hiller Softball on HCAM. Bottom half of the first inning. For Ashland, Peyton McMullen. Pitching. For Hopkinton, stepping into the batter's box, Zoe Levine, outfielder. Low, ball 1. Ball 2. Swing. 2-1. There's a hit. Infield, easy throw to first for the out. 1 away. Coming up to the plate, number 8, Charlotte Holden for Hopkinton. Here's a strike. Ooh, just a little bit high. But nothing called, so that may have been a called timeout. There's a second strike. 0-2. Ball in the dirt. 1-2. There's a hit. Through the infield, out to the outfield. There's a single. One out, one on base. Ball dropped, picked up, but a ball. 1-0. Here's a strike. 1-1. High. 2-1. There's a hit. Foul ball. Up third base side, just outside the plate. No indication that the runner from first is going to try to steal here. Haven't seen any motion over there. Here's the ball. 3-2. Full count. Here's a hit. Throw to second. No throw to first. 2 outs. So we still have a runner on first. Rest of the bases are clear. Ball low. Strike. 1-1. There's a nice hit. Almost out, but way into the outfield. Let's see what happens here. All right, both runners advance 2. Nice double there. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Caroline DeSimone up at the plate. Ball low. And if it's Caroline DeSimone, my apologies. They don't provide pronunciation guides on Max Preps. Skipped that one up. 2-0. Ball high. 3-0. First base is empty, so she could put her on. And she does. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Bases full of hillers here. Number 17 comes up to the plate. Ashley Callery. Strike. Ashley plays, she's a sophomore, plays third base. Inside, 1-1. High. 2-1. Good patience at the plate. Tempting with bases loaded to swing at stuff you shouldn't. Get that hit. There's a hit. Oh, and she drops it. So a run will score. Hopkinton is now up 2-0. Should have been a clean out at second, but the ball was dropped on the exchange. So runners at first and second. Still 2 outs. Bailey Harrigan at the plate for Hopkinton. And there's a ball. High. 2-0. Here's a little dribbler. Probably would have gone foul, but picked up, thrown to first for the final out. But after one full inning, Hopkinton leads 2-0. You're watching Hiller Softball on HCAM. For Hopkinton. For Ashland, Rebecca Kriegsman at the plate, and first pitch is a ball high. There's a hit, infield hit. Easy throw to first for the out. Stepping up to the plate for Ashland, number 12, Casey Morella, or Cassie. Ball high. There's a ball on the ground. 2-0. There's a hit. And, caught and dropped. So a single on that. We'll have to call it an error. So runner on first. Went out. Oh and 1. Number 10 at the plate for Ashland, Maddie Reynolds, sophomore. No, I'm sorry, number 16. That's Kitty Limburger Jensen. Limburner Jensen. 1-2. And a foul. Count stays 1-2, 1 out. Ball low. 2-2. Ball. Overthrow second. Throw into third. Runners at the corner. After an errant throw to try to get the out at second. Still just 1 out. At the plate for Ashland, Maya Dickinson, Jr. Looks for a bunt. Runner takes second on the steal. So runners at second and third now. Here's a pop-up out and into the parking area. Oh and 1. There's a clean hit up the middle. Throw into home. Runner third thought about it. But Hopkinton was able to recover, prevent the run from coming in. So runners at second and third still. And Ashland did score on that. The runner from third came in, so that was a double, the last one. Score is now 2-1 Hopkinton. Here's the ball. 2-1, 1 out. Ball low. 3-1. Number 7 at the plate for Ashland, Danielle Massaro. There she draws a walk on 4 pitches. Bases loaded. 1 out. Number 3 at the plate, Quinn Herder for Ashland. That's a ball. 2-0. Here's a hit. Throw to home. Not in time. Run scores. Bases still loaded. RBI single. So, score is now tied, 2-2. Still just 1 out. Low ball. 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. There's a hit up the middle. Steps on second to get the out. But another run scores. Presumably. I'm waiting for the scoreboard to change up. Low ball. So I guess, yep, okay. So the score is now 3-2, Ashland. There's a hit up the middle. Over to first for the out. To end the inning, but Ashland plates runs and now leads 3-2. You're watching Hiller Softball on HCAM. Coming up to the plate, number 16 for Hopkinton. Nope, number 18. I'm sorry. Alex Young. Low. Ball one. There's a hit. And a throw to first for the easy out. One away. Coming up to the plate for Hopkinton, number 9, Caroline Kane. Low ball. There's a strike. 1-1. There's a hit. And caught out in center field. 2 away. At the plate for Hopkinton, number 1, Zoe Levine. One and 0 count. There's a hit. Pops out into the outfield. Nice clean single for Zoe. Up at the plate now for Hopkinton, number 8, Charlotte Holden. There's a hit. Oh, and dropped by the third baseman. So she gets on. Runners on first and second with 2 out. At the plate now, number 2 for Hopkinton, Kelsey McCoy takes the ball low. There's a hit. And it drops in. Coming around to score. And that winds up being a triple. RBI triple. 2 runs come in. Hopkinton now leads 4-3. Up at the plate for Hopkinton, number 15, Holly Paharik. Whoa! There's a hit. And dropped in the outfield. Another run will score. Whoa! Holly stopped at third. RBI triple for her as well. Hopkinton now leads 5-3. Caroline DeSimone at the plate for Hopkinton. Foul ball. 1-1. 2 outs. There's a hit. Foul. Third base side. That was a high ball. Safe at second. Nice double. But she reached up and grabbed it. Almost a tennis shot. Up at the plate now, number 17, Ashley Callery. Ball low. All of this with 2 outs. Hopkinton is now leading 6-3. There's another hit into the and another run. That'll make it 7-3 on a long single. So Ashland takes a little gathering to get their calm everybody down. So Hopkinton is now leading 7-3 in the bottom of the second. 2 outs. Coming up to the plate for Hopkinton will be Bailey Harrigan. Whoops, pardon me. Little slip of the camera there. There's Bailey. So, runner on first, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike one. There's a hit. And an out. So Ashland gets out of the inning, but not after giving up several runs. So it's now, score is now 7-3 after 2 full innings. You're watching Hiller Softball on HCAM. An absolutely gorgeous day here today. Nice crowd enjoying the game from the berm and from the stands. As I've mentioned a couple of times, Hiller Baseball is also playing against Ashland right now on the adjacent field. Give them a watch. Coming up to the plate for Ashland, Adeline Kazadian, sophomore. High, ball one. If you're watching on a separate window, of course, the Hiller baseball game, there's a tip ball, foul. 1-1. You notice the view is a little different than we've had for previous games. That's because Tom Nappy and Joe Frackelton are filming from an outfield location today. Ooh, swing and a strike. 1-2. Trying it out, try this different view. If it works, we'll keep doing it. High ball. 2-2. Foul back. Count stays 2-2. Low ball. 3-2. There's a hit. Pop up. Could have gotten it in foul territory, but just didn't work. So the scoreboard shows the count at 2-2. I guess we'll believe that. I thought it was 3-2. There's another fouled back. I can't quite see the umpire from here to verify the count. There's a hit. Throw it in, but a single to the left. Coming up to the plate now for Ashland, number 11, Rebecca Kriegsman, freshman. There's a hit. Out at second, gets the leadoff runner. Bobbled a little bit, but picked up just in time to make the throw over to second. Good job. Number 12 at the plate for Ashland. That's Cassie Morella, or Casey. Little throw out to second for the out, for the force out. That's 2 away. So Ashland's getting people to first, but not beyond. Number 16 at the plate for Ashland. Katie Burner, I'm sorry. Shall we call it Limeburner Jensen? Or we'll just call her Katie. Katie LJ. Two outs. Runner on first. Three no. Low. 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. There have been a lot of runs scored today on 2 outs, so hold on to your seats. Runner advances to third from second. Maya Dickinson at the plate for Ashland. Runners at the corners. Foul back. 1-1. Inside. 2-1. Low. Throw down to third. Tried to pick her off. She got back in time, even though the ball got a little bit out, a little bit away. Was able to recover. Prevent an advancement there. 3-1. There's a hit. Little quick pop up to third base. And the inning is over. At the end of 2.5, It's Hopkinton 7, Ashland 3. You're watching Hopkinton Hiller Softball on HCAM. Bottom of the third inning. Hopkinton leading 7-3 over Ashland. Up at the plate for Hopkinton, Alex Young, a junior catcher. Pops it up, right field side, out of play. Foul ball. Oh and 1. High. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2 and 1. That's 3 balls high, 3 and 1. And a fourth in a row. Takes a leadoff walk. Next up for Hopkinton, Caroline Kane. And we have a pinch runner at first. Number 4, it looks like, Kaylee Arthur. And steal of second, advances. No outs. Runner on second. There's a strike. 1 and 1. Another strike. 1 and 2. Soft blooper right out to. And there's an out. First out. Bunt. At the plate, that's Zoe Levine for Hopkinton. Fouled back. I cannot see it, but the assumption is that the catcher did not catch that. So it's still a single out, 2 strikes. And another pop-up. Also out of play. Oh and 2. Throw to third. Not in time. Count is 1-2, 1 out, and we now have a runner on third. Two and two. There's a hit. Gets through the infield. Getting that runner up to third made a big difference. And another run scores for Hopkinton. RBI single for Zoe. At the plate for Hopkinton, number 8, Charlotte Holden. Hopkinton leading 8-3. Ball low in the turf. I'd say in the dirt, but there is no dirt anywhere in sight. Strike. 1-1. We did get some nice insight on the turf yesterday from Steve Simos, former baseball coach. He said it. Up there's a ball foul. He said it tends to run, play a little slower than grass. Comparable or slightly slower, which is a little surprising. Ball gets passed. Runner advances to second. Count is 2-2, 1 out. There's a hit. Oh. And my apologies for missing that. But it dropped into left field. At the plate, Kelsey McCoy. So runners on second and third. 1 out. Strike. No ball. 2-0. High. 3-0. Low. Draws a walk. Bases full of Hillers. 1 out. Little visit at the mound. Coming to the plate will be number 15 for Hopkinton, Holly Paharik. All right. Some words of encouragement from the Ashland coach. And Holly comes up to the plate. See if she can drive some more runs home. Low. Ball gets away from the catcher. Run scores. Now 9-3 at Hopkinton. First base now empty. Runners on second and third. There's a hit, foul, third base side. Ball drops in the outfield. 1 run scores. It's an RBI double. Hillers now lead 10-3. At the plate for Hopkinton, number 3. Caroline DeSimone. Up, little pop-up. And that drops in and goes out of the area. So that'll be a ground rule, probably double. The ball went past the outfield fence. So ground rule double. But 2 runs score. Hopkinton now leads 12-3. Ball high. Runner on second. At the plate, Ashley Callery. And that drops into the outfield. Runner held at third. It's a very long single. Bailey Harrigan batting now for Hopkinton. And that drops. Everything's dropping for Hopkinton. And another run scores. And Ashland calls a timeout and takes the ball. Time for a new pitcher. I think she's had her day. She tried, but it just wasn't going to work today. So while I got a new pitcher, we'll take a little break here. You're watching Hopkinton Hiller Softball on HCAM. Freshman. Tough spot to come into. But we have runners on first and second for Hopkinton. 1 out. Alex Young at the plate. Swing and a miss. So good for Alex. Gets her first strike swinging. There's the ball. 1-1. There's a hit. And the bases are loaded for Hopkinton with 1 out. Pinch runner. Once again. At first, Callie Arthur, who advanced to third and scored a run earlier. Meanwhile, Caroline Kane steps up to the plate. Ball high. Ashland needs some outs here to just get out of this inning. Ball 2. There's a strike. Hopkinton's just looping these hits just over the infield. They're dropping in in front of the outfielders. There's another ball high. 3-1. And they've just been, the trains just kept moving along here. There's a catch in the outfield. 2 outs. That is exactly what Ashland needed. Base is still full of Hillers. Ball low. Runner from third did not advance, did not tag up and run in. Kind of no point in risking it at this point. Ball high. 2-0. Low. 3-0. High. Ball 4, walks in a run. 14-3, Hopkinton. Base is still full of Hillers. There's a strike. I just heard applause over to my side, and I see a truck running through with porta potties. I don't know if that's what the crowd was cheering for. Foul tip at the plate. The vast lines of porta potties are legendary here in Hopkinton for the start of the marathon. Ball low. 2-2. There's a hit to third. Throw to second was low. Bounce up and away. So that was a single and an error. So runners now on second and third. Two runs scored. It's now 16-3. At the plate for Hopkinton, Kelsey McCoy. There's a strike. Low. Blocked by the catcher. No advance. Over on the baseball diamond, the Hillers are leading 6-0 in the fourth inning. Here the count is 2-1 with 2 outs. In the bottom of the third inning, with the Hillers leading 16-3. Count is 3-1 now. There's a pop-up into the infield and caught for the final out. So Ashland finally gets out of that inning. But the Hillers score a lot. And the score after 3 complete, the score is Hopkinton 16, Ashland 3. You're watching Hopkinton Hillers softball on HCAM. Hillers having a little conference on the mound. Discuss how their exams are going, how the year is going, what are their plans for vacation next week. Possibly some lineup changes going. I'm seeing some discussions with the umpire. Coming up to the plate for Ashland, number 7, Danielle Massaro. Top of the 4th inning. Ball high. There's a hit. Foul. Low. 2-1. High. 3-1. High. Walk on balls. Alex Reisenberger pitching for Hopkinton. Where did I have a feeling that I had the... And a catch in the outfield. Pop fly. There's a swing and a strike. 1 out. 0-2 is the count. I did not catch the number of the player, the Ashland player, so I don't know who's at the plate. That was number 5, and swing and strike, Sophie Porter. 2 outs. Coming up to the plate for Ashland, it looks like... Dropped in. Infield. Oh, throws the ball past second. Tried to get the out at second. So let me see if I can zoom in and get you a number of the Ashland player that got that one. 25. There's a pop out to the right field, but out of play. All right, that was number 20. Carly Morella. Trying to get rosters off my smartphone. Dribbler over to third, but foul. What do you need? Oh. There's a hit. Drops into the outfield. Dropped. Throw back in. But a run scores for Ashland. So the score is now Hopkinton 16, Ashland 4. There's a pop-up, infield, and caught to end the inning for Hopkinton. So after 3.5, score is 16-4, Hopkinton over Ashland. You're watching Hiller Softball on HCAM. Bottom of the fourth inning, Hopkinton leading Ashland 16-4. Holly Pahart stepping up to home plate. Big hit, but foul. Another hit out to center field. Seconded and caught by number 7 for Ashland. Good to see. So that's one away. Caroline DeSimone swinging away at the plate right now. 1 ball, 2 balls, and no strikes. Three and 0. There's a strike. 3-1. There's a pop up and caught by the catcher for the second out. Very nice play at the plate. Number 4 coming up, Kelly Arthur. Or again, if it's pronounced Kaylee, my apologies. 2 out. Nobody on for Hopkinton. There's a hit into the outfield and caught. Very nice job for Ashland. 1-2-3 inning. Get out of that one. I think Ashland really needed that for their heads, if nothing else. So at the end of 4.5, it's Hopkinton 16, Ashland 14. You're watching Hopkinton softball on HCAM. All right, we're back. I have a feeling I wasn't away, but you may not have heard anything of that last one. If so, I apologize. Ashland up to bat. Okay, we're in the top of the fifth now. My apologies. Ashland batting. No. Tried to throw her out at first, but the ball got away, but it still held her to a single. At the plate for Ashland is Katie LJ. I'm not going to try to massacre her name a fourth time today. Prior to her was Casey Morella, who is now standing on first base. There's a hit. Pop up to shortstop for the first out. Now batting for Ashland, Maya Dickinson. Fouled back. 0-1. There's a strike. 0-2. High. 2-2. Oh, sorry, 1-2. 0 plus 1 is 1. That's low. Now we're at 2-2. I guess I was just anticipating. Ball, 3-2. There's a tip at the plate. Foul ball. Everybody goes back where they were. Count is 3-2. 1 out. Runner on first. Fouled back. Foul back again. We can do it again. Despite the scores, crowd really hasn't thinned out much. Maybe over on the bleachers where I'm not sure who's over there, but foul back again. Those seem to have emptied out some, but it's a beautiful night to be out for baseball. Actually, we have one family sitting just to my right who has kids on both teams, so they're watching both the baseball game and the softball game. So there's a walk. To softball. Over on the baseball side, Hopkinton is leading Ashland 8-0 in the 6th inning. Here, number 7 steps in for Ashland. Danielle Massaro. Foul ball. Oh, nope, that hit the line. It's fair ball. Hopkinton struggles to do something with it. And nothing happened. Nobody got no outs. It was a bloop that just was awkward to deal with. And Ashland scores 2 runs, so it's now scores now 16-5. Foul back. Number 6 at the plate, Taylor Koch. Ball 1-1. 1 out. Fouled back. Out of play. Out to the batting cages. Behind home plate. One and two. Foul tip back again. Just got a little piece of that one. Swing and a miss. Strikes out. That's 2 outs. Did not see the number for who's at the plate. There's a strike. Number 5, Sophie Porter for Ashland. There's a hit and a beauty of a catch in the outfield by Hopkinton to end the inning. And with that, we'll step aside. You are watching Hopkinton Hiller softball on HCAM. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here at the high school turf fields, where Hopkinton leads Ashland 16-5. Stepping in for Hopkinton, Kemi Trendle, making her first appearance at the plate today. Ooh, little something happened on that pitch, but it's a ball. Don't believe that was an intentional ephus. Kemi gets a hold of that one and caught in the right field by the right fielder. One out. Alex Young at the plate now for Hopkinton. Ball bounced up on the turf. Ashland's pitcher has been in there for quite a while now. She might be getting tired. High. Ball two. Little hopper up in the infield. Throw to first. Second out. Ashland's fielding has improved quite a bit in the last couple of innings. Good to see. It's tough when, with their record, keep your spirits up. At the plate for Hopkinton right now, Cam August. Also making first appearance at the plate today. 2-0 is her count. 3-0. Just a few feet short of the plate on that one. Also bounced up for pitch walk. Zoe Levine at the plate. High, ball one. 2 outs. There's a strike. One and one. High. 2-1. Just a lob of a pitch, way too high. 3-1. 2 outs. There's a swing and a hit. But held to just a single. Runners at first and second. Still 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Foul tip. 2-2. Three and two. Having trouble finding the zone. They're either in the turf well ahead of the batter or way over their head. And that loads the bases for Hopkinton. Kelsey McCoy coming up to bat now. One of the team's seniors. And a captain. So the count is 1-0, 2 outs, bases full of Hillers, 2-0. Ashland coach telling his outfielders to move back. There's a strike. Ball up the middle, through the infield. And I believe that ends the game. And it does. So, on a mercy rule shortened game, the Hopkinton Hillers beat the Ashland Clockers by a final score of 16-5. I thank you all for watching. For HCAM, this is John Ritz. I hope to see you all again for another game. Good night, all.